Hello, 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 all. Let me tell you, we're actually here today and we're going to be talking about how you spring back into your norm. I want to say for the past couple of weeks, you might heard me say some things like I'm mentally tired, I'm physically, you know, drained, but I'm motivated. I'm actually massively motivated. And saying those things made me feel that way. So I'm no longer going to say those things, even though everyone is allowed to have a day. Your words speak louder than you think. And sometimes you'll make yourself feel a certain way, than more than you need to. So I'm highly motivated and I'm springing back into my norm better than ever. Hey, Carolyn, the greatest. What's up with you?
Hello, hello, hello. One thing, hello, and I'm Carolyn. We are partners in this amazing thing called life, and we are going to do some amazing things. And you know what, Sariah? Something you just said piqued me because you said you were going to stop saying. We were talking about returning back um to our norm and not being normal. We're still supernatural beings in these natural bodies. But what changed with me, because I had a spell where I was also beating myself up and second guessing myself. And what changed was I started saying what I used to say that got me victory. I changed my language because in Lamentations it said, "This I recall to my mind, therefore I have hope." And so I had to go back to figure out what I was doing different when I wasn't so down and beat myself up and second guessing. And what it was, my language. I decreed and declared based on the word. I said what I wanted to see instead of what I was seeing. And immediately, and I said immediately, things started turning around. And I believe a miracle, Sariah, is only something that is a miracle is something that only God can do. But miraculous blessings for me is when something happens that just dumbfounds me. And that's what's been going on this week for me. Things that didn't work before, I circled back to it and it worked because I said it was going to work this time. What are you decreeing, Sariah?
Let me tell you. I mean, since the day you met me, I'm always trying to talk greatness into people's lives. I mean, I believe it, I live it, I dream it, I sleep it, I eat it. I just do all those things for people and myself. But more than anyone, I had 2 weeks whereas though I just did not feel like my norm.
Right.
And then I had a nerve to tell myself, well, Soraya, you can have these days because you never do. And and it's crazy because I lived those days for so long that I don't need to live those days anymore.
Hmm.
Whereas though I'm feeling down or I feel physically tired or if I'm mentally drained. I mean, I've done that for 26 years.
Right.
Why should I even give myself the opportunity or tell myself I can have a bad day? I had many bad years. Like this is ridiculous, and I won't do it anymore.
Wow.
Anymore.
Wow.
So I mean, I feel better than ever. Today, out of the blue, I just started feeling great. And guess what? I stopped saying
Mm-hmm.
I'm mentally drained. I'm physically tired. I stopped saying those things, even though that's how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel better than ever. And it's funny, earlier I was talking to you. We not like these earthlings.
Yeah, we ain't from around here. We ain't from around these parts. We ain't like these earthlings out here. We are supernatural
Yeah, you're
because
right.
we are made in the likeness and image of God. That's what I mean, we're made in the likeness and image of God, and I'm looking at myself like God wouldn't be torn down, so I'm not going to be torn down.
That's right.
And that's yeah, you know, when you said that, you're like, well, and the wonderful thing about you, Sariah, even though you were saying, Carolyn, I'm tired, but I'm motivated. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing what I do. And that motivated me. Like, crap is going to come. It's going to come. We're in this world. We're going to deal with some stuff. But how do we deal with it? We deal with it with the mindset that we've overcome the world. And we have, which is past tense. So if we've already overcome the world, we don't have to give a lot of energy and credence to what the world brings our way. We just bat it away.
You're so right. You're so right. And it's crazy because I mean, I absolutely feel amazing. I
Mm-hmm.
done sprung back into my normal self. Even though my normal self was made to be great from day one and it wasn't so great for 26 years, I'm back to the new norm, which is who Sariah was meant to be. And I feel amazing. And it's crazy because nothing happened today out the norm, whereas though I can say, oh, I feel great, or that was God. It's none of that. I just changed my language, just like you said, and stop saying the things that I felt. I mean, I now that I listen to the fact that I said that, okay, kudos. I said it, I felt that way, so be it. But saying things that you feel will make you feel even worse.
That's right. That's right. Because whatever you focus on will expand. So if you're focusing on how you feel, and I'm doing air quotes with the feel, we're not even moved by our feelings. We're moved by what we know, not what we feel. And you have to know in your knowing. I mean, I tell you, Sariah, it's been amazing since, and I think, it kind of started for me, or spearheaded when I said, hey, how you doing? Because I know you're dealing with some challenges. I know you're gonna win. I know you're gonna overcome, and I know you're gonna recover all. So let me put that out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I said, how you doing? And you said, Carolyn, I'm tired, but I'm motivated. And then you just went up. And I said, you know what, dear corner, I'm gonna start saying.
I know you was like, I'm getting sick of this girl happiness. She happy for just no reason at
No,
all.
no, 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 no. I look at it
No,
as joy.
I wasn't saying that like on purpose.
Right,
I
right.
was
No, no,
joking.
no, 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 no explanation, because you say happiness. I'm saying joy, because you speaking from a center of joy. Happiness is based on happenings, and what was happening at the time was not happy. So
It was not. It
it,
was not.
you're speaking from a stronger strength of joy, because the joy comes from the Lord. And happiness, we can't go up and down with happiness based on what's happening around us. And this is the strength that we pulled on, which is what drew us to one another, which is what, like, spearheaded when we had that first meeting.
Meeting.
Say it again.
No, 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 no. That was my phone. Go ahead. When we had the first meeting.
When we had the first meeting and we sat there and both our eyes were gleaming at each other, and we went outside and we were like, let's do this.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what it was, two faith chicks, like making moves, making plans. And it's interesting. We're gonna have a pinky swear that both of us can't be going through at the same time, because somebody gotta build the other one up. But yeah, because and he's strategic with his attacks. We got to be strategic with our overcoming, right?
Amen. Yes, you're so right. You're right. And it's funny because I mean, I'm like so excited and I cannot wait to be able to tell the story of the challenges I went through for the past couple months and still going through them, but I'm not going through them the way I'm supposed to, like the enemy want me to. I'm going through it with a smile
Yeah.
and knowing that everything that I do or go through, I'm going to win. And there's
Mhm.
nothing else is coming my way,
Yeah,
and
no other option. There's no other option.
there is no other option because the enemy been wanting me since I was born. The
Right.
enemy still want me, but at least I'm gonna give him a reason to want me instead of keep coming after me every time I do good. You know,
Exactly.
now I look at him and say, now you have a reason, because I
Mhm.
just saved another soul. I just saved another one. I just saved another one. I just saved another one. Like now you have a reason,
Mhm.
and I'm laughing because he cannot mess with me because I am God's child. The
Period.
God in me is amazing and it's always going to have me in a bubble of protection. Always.
Period. Period. Because we are encompassed by favor. Favor surrounds us as a shield everywhere we go and in everything we do. Favor. And so anybody that thought they're going to do something that's adverse to what God promises, poor boo boos, poor thing.
Hmm?
I'm in that kind of mood.
Me too.
Because I'm telling you, I don't want to give a lot of information, but I mean, you blessed me last night. I don't give God deadlines. I figure whatever God do when God do it, it's on time. But I sure
Hmm.
said, I got to the fifth.
And I say, excuse me, what are you talking about?
Okay, the listeners, that's a little private sidebar joke.
Exactly.
But anyway, yeah, God is he is truly, truly, truly blessing, showing that he is Jehovah Jireh. He is my peace. He is my joy. I just love him. And I thought about a part of your book. There's a little cheap plug. Y'all, we're still talking about that amazing book. If you have not gotten your copy, get your copy. As a matter of fact, if somebody listens to this podcast and wants Sariah's book and is not able to get it, I will gift it to you. The first person that texts or gets in touch with Sariah and says, I want your book, and Carolyn says she was going to gift it to me, I'll send you that book. But part of your book, you talked about people close to you that denied or even got upset with you because of your clean time and tried to seduce you with
Drugs.
with drugs. Now, I ain't even gonna say who it was because that's irrelevant. I literally had, well, I not literally. That's not a young lady got upset with me because I was talking in faith. And she was upset with me because I said, it is not hard for me to live a Christian lifestyle. It's not difficult for me because I'm all in. And she said, it is hard. And I said, but it's not hard for me, sis. I'm not going to go along to get along. Living this Christian life for me is not difficult. And I'm not going to say it's difficult because most people would. I don't care what most people say. My personal relationship with God is based on when I was out there in the streets and my natural father passed. And I said, God, if you anything like Jim Powell, like my daddy, show yourself sure. And I'm telling you, I've not looked back since. Do I miss the mark sometimes? Of course we do. That's what we're talking about now. Of course we do. Oh, but I just thought about it. The Bible says, train up a child in the way they should go, and when they're old, they will not depart. Well, that's how God is doing with us. He trained me up
Train me.
in the way I should go. I'm his kid. And when and I will not depart. So do I mess up and I apologize and I get right back on track. And it don't take no long time either.
That's right. It's funny that we actually doing this podcast. And I was like, okay, my twin is on her way here. My little baby, right? The one that had my face on her
Yes, she
little
does.
body.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Your whole face.
But it's amazing. Like I just love life, and I'm gonna cut this short. We did get to the 15-minute mark, but y'all get the book because the series is coming really soon, and you're going to want to read what I went through
You
these
really
past
are.
few months. I'm telling you, it's not a game. It's not a game. You
Yeah.
want to know. Y'all nosy anyway.
Ah, that is funny. Yeah, and you know, we want you to read that banner, subscribe to the YouTube channel, get the book, and remember, if you say Carolyn said she was going to give me a book, the first person, and if I feel generous and more than one person says it, I might gift it to more than one. But be the first person. This has been great, Sariah. This has been fun. I'm telling you,
Yes.
we're on to something. We are on to something for real.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, so we're going to close this down. Y'all, please subscribe so y'all can get that notification on when y'all want to be nosy to see what she talking about today.
Exactly, exactly. All right, Sariah. Love you.
I love you more. See you.